Previously on ITL.
I'm just hoping for some invitation of some runs and things like.
It's a very controversial question. There's a general perception that you guys are snobbish, and standoffish. How do you handle the pressure and still trying to be nice?
It's all about you, only you. Use the groove, use the music, make you move. Sound. Oh, yeah. Camera. Scenes. Oh, yeah. It's all for you, it's all about you.
The name Shades of Mercy came about after a rehearsal. We were praying to end the rehearsal, and then all of a sudden the name came to me, and it was like, yes, all different shades of God's mercy. I mean, it says in the Word of God that if He doesn't open us up to come to Him, we can't come to Him. And so it's His mercy that allows us to be thankful, to be able to praise Him, to be able to understand who He is, like to be able to even have a relationship with Him. And it's the different shades of His mercy. So the different songs basically kind of come together to shine a light on the shades of God's mercy. I'm just very excited about this album, and I know that it's going to bless your life, and all the different songs are amazing, I would say. And I just know that they will speak to you in one way or the other. You know, God will shine through in one way or the other to touch your life. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah, brother to Niiella. I'm her manager, bassist, drummer, occasional keyboardist, producer. You know, there's a lot of stuff that, like, if I can help out with, I do. But mainly, I'm her manager and drummer. As a manager, you do have to, like, the key role is to make sure that, you know, her name is getting out there and loads of people get to know her and her ministry, and to make sure that the aim of her ministry is also getting fulfilled. Usually when people see Niiella, they know that, like, it's Niiella. So, I mean, I guess I'm doing kind of an okay job, so. Okay. Like, when it comes to music production, like, usually she kind of has an idea of how she wants her music to be, but then, you know, sometimes you have to look at the whole idea of, like, the music, because sometimes, you know, she wants it a bit more vocal than, you know, more songs, but then I look at the actual instrumentation of the project. So she brings the vocal side, I bring the instrumentation, and it comes together to one very nice song. Like Shades of Mercy itself, actually. Yeah, one time she said she had a song, and like.
No, I said we should make. I said since the album is called Shades of Mercy, we should have a song called Shades of Mercy.
But you already had an idea.
And
for
then, oh yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I didn't like it.
Yeah. So she said I should, like, create something that, like, when I listen to Shades of Mercy, like, what comes to my mind? And, like, after thinking about it for, like, let's say, like 2 minutes or something, I started playing a certain progression on the keyboard. Like, just thinking about the Shades of Mercy, how, you know, the mercy of God comes in so many different ways and touches us differently. And I just started playing this progression, and literally we just started flowing from there, and it was fantastic. I mean, like, absolutely brilliant. Like, if you listen to Shades of Mercy, like, it would definitely touch you. I know that song will touch loads of lives, and yeah, really.
Very emotional.
It's very emotional. Like, sometimes when I listen to it, that one, Jerby really done a great job with, you know, like, bringing it out more and, like, actually expanding on the song.
And bring it to
Because,
life.
yeah,
The different sound.
exactly, the orchestra,
the rain,
the rainbow at some point. Which, yeah, so.
He said to ask you anything, and you would come through real big, you wouldn't leave me hanging, you'd stay ready for me. I wish I'd known this earlier. I wish I'd known this earlier. And if I could turn back the hands of time, I'd take all my pain and then rewind. Go back to the place when I was a child again, and start all over with you in mind.
It's going to be an amazing album.
So I'm David Angwa, the younger brother of Niiella. He's fish.
Here's the fish.
I help in a lot of ways. Our very first EP, which was like songs like Beautiful, Follow Me, Room 37, those were like some of my very first instrumentals. I made almost all those instrumentals. That was like when I was really trying to start up music production and all that kind of stuff. So it started from there. I've helped with backing. I don't really like singing too much, but yes, I've done that. I did the lower harmony for I Believe.
Lord, I believe in your mercy.
Supporting her ministry from super long drives to to so many different concerts and things, studio sessions that go on through the whole night and beyond. I do help with music production. More of the composition side of everything is where I guess I would say I'm most useful, because most of her music does normally come from the times where we jam, and sometimes it's just our own personal worship sessions, sometimes it's times where we decide that we want to make something. And through most of that is where most of her music comes from, and then she obviously writes from her personal experiences in life, so there's a balance between the two. And then personally, I try to help with every single thing, like just day-to-day basis. Say we go to a concert, for instance, and she needs help with anything, from even carrying her shoes and her bag from when she changes and stuff, to anything really.
Today we're going to the lounge to finish I Need You, the extended version. Really looking forward to playing live drums on this track.
Yeah, Jeremiah, like he's one awesome drummer.
Yes, what pass you?
It's on the road.
Yeah, one who fans. Oh my own fans. It's the drums that sounds nice, not me.
So that's not healthy for you.
Is this on camera? Everybody, this is how to warm up your throat.
You mean it's how not to warm up?
How not to warm up your throat.
We call you desperate for you. We want you, yes. Oh, we need you, yes we do.
Yeah, she can really sing.
She can sing.
Like, sing.
How did you get here? I mean, you sing so well.
I don't. Down to now? Okay, well, how do I sing so well? How did I get here? It's such a difficult question to answer. I mean, I've always sung since I was like 3 years old. I grew up in a very musical family, and so we were always singing and stuff. But to be honest, it was more of like local songs and stuff like that. When I got to my teenage years, then we kind of branched out a bit, started listening to like Kirk Franklin, very broad music, country music, rock music, pop music, but at the time it was like all gospel. So gospel rock, gospel country, gospel, Zoe Girl, Newsboys, all kinds of like music from all kinds of angles. And I actually loved all types of music, and I feel that that's been a big influence in the way I sing, because it's not like one, I don't like one or stick to one particular way, but obviously I kind of gravitated more towards the Black American type of singers because they were so powerful, you know, like they're the big, you know, singers and stuff. But at the same time, I love a good, just very simple progression, you know. I'm very into like details and stuff, so sometimes I'm not even so much about singing all the notes and doing all the runs and stuff like that. And for a long time also, I wasn't even focused on music. I was focused on other things, art, drawing, designing, writing. I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to do so many different things. And then somehow different things happened in life that kind of pushed me towards music. So to some extent, even though like people say that, oh yeah, it's a gift, but then how did you get here? I would say that God kind of navigated me to this point, because when I was younger, I would never have said that I want to be a singer. I like to sing, but not that I wanted to be a singer. And so many different things have contributed to me being here, me being in Stars of the Future, me singing in the church in my choir, me singing at college, at school, listening to different types of music. I was so into the music competitions, you know, like X Factor, The Voice, all those kind of things. And I liked the fact that different people would come on with different sounds. I'm into like different sounds. Like we don't have to all sound the same or be the same. I'm into lots of, I think generally my personality is very all over the place. I'm very, as I say, eclectic. I like fast, slow, a bit of hip hop, a bit of rock, a bit of this, a bit of that. You know, I like to kind of smash it all together, sort of thing. So I feel that's what makes me who I am right now, or influences my music, because I don't just want to stick to one thing. I want to get all sorts of things out there. So I hope that kind of answers the question as to how did I get here. Yeah.
Okay, my question is in two parts. I want to know what you normally do to just maintain vocal health. Do you have any regime, something you do daily? And what do you do in particular if you know, for instance, I have this program coming up, my voice needs to be in top shape. Is there anything you do in preparation towards that?
Okay, so the first one, like general vocal health, I actually leave my voice alone a lot, actually. I feel that like if I stress it out too much, maybe I'm kind of overworking it, or I mean I've had times where because of like church programs and stuff I've had to sing consistently, but then every now and then if I don't have to sing anywhere, I leave it to like rest. Under normal circumstances I don't drink cold water unless I'm literally like burning. What else? And yeah, I leave my voice alone a lot. That's actually. And then the second one, if I know that I have a program coming up, I would go over the song maybe just to kind of pick the key, which is obviously important, so that it's, the range is not too high, not too low. I would maybe go over, pre-plan maybe some parts that I maybe want to sing like this or that. And then on the day of the actual program itself, I'll wake up early and I do a lot of lip rolls. And then for me, I realized that I have to sing as if I was singing on stage. Like I have to sing loud. It's the only way my voice can warm up. So I have to sing loud about at least an hour to the program. So I have to sing loud for my voice to it does this thing where it kind of cracks. It gets a bit rough. And then I do lots of lip rolls, and by the time it comes back again, it's like grown muscles or something. Yeah. Okay, so for me, I realize that it works more if I do it lower. So I do that more than going higher. I stay like at a lower tone. Yeah.
So I want to know if you know how to score songs.
I do not. Yeah.
Have you had any like musical education?
No, not at all. Even though my family were very musical, like my uncles play instruments, my mum sings, my grandma sings, my sister sings, my brothers play stuff. It's not like we went to music school or anything like that. So it's just literally, I don't know, I sing how I feel. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So the riffs and runs you do, I've realized that you do a lot of riffs and runs,
right,
which is really cool. I want to know whether you intentionally, that at this point you are going to do maybe a pentatonic scale, or you are going to do a blues scale here, or you just sing by feeling.
Depending on the progression, if I know like it's a blues scale or pentatonic, then I'll sing the song to match it, right? But obviously, like I said, I haven't been to like a musical school. I know, like I think I have good ears or something, so I just know where I'm supposed to go, and I sing from a lot of like feeling. Like I feel oh no, this should come here, and then it just kind of comes. And then there's also points where if I've sung the song previous times, there might be some points in the song where I sang something, then I was like, no, like I want to keep singing that. And so then it becomes part of the song because I keep doing that particular thing there in the song.
With the tone, which was the most difficult for you to learn and master?
I would say belting, basically, because I used to be kind of like afraid of my voice. I used to sing basically like falsetto, like very soft all the time. So I'd be like, nobody. I would never go to nobody because I would feel like that's too much. And so it took a long time for me to actually get there, and then realize that I had a bigger range than what I believed that I had. Because obviously we're singing like nobody, like I can't go high.
But then I realized with like the full voice, I could go much, much higher, which I discovered one day actually singing at some programs and I was just singing. I thought, give me more. So I was singing. I was like, oh wow, I can go that high. It's like crazy. Yeah. So I guess it was my own fears holding me back because I was. So yeah, that took a long time for me to work on, and then I realized that the more I worked on it, the higher I could go. So it took a while to get to that stage. Yeah.
So, how do you get your runs to come out like 1-1?
Okay. I kind of had to practice. Some of them they come out and then afterwards I listen to it back and be like, oh, okay. But some of them I had to practice. So another thing, because I was so shy growing up, when I would sing a song, I had one ad-lib for each song. Yeah. So this song. This is the air, with your holy presence living in me. And then I would do, and I. That was it. For that song. No ad-libbing. That's it. It's finished. So the rest I'm singing with the BBs. That's it. And because I was afraid to sing off, so I was like, I'd rather sing what I want. And then it basically helped me to, like, kind of differentiate the notes. Because I would, kind of do them one by one. And then because I couldn't run quickly, I would do the runs slower. So instead of doing like, oh, I would do, oh, like I pick them out one and stretch it out so nobody would tell that I can't do it quickly. And then when I was by myself, I'd try it. Like, can I do it faster? Can I do it faster? And so I guess my vocal cords got used to singing them individually. So when it got to kind of making it faster, then it was easier for me. So I would say, like, space them out. You don't have to do all. You don't have to be fast in one day. So space them out and then work on the speed slowly until your throat is basically used to cutting them like individual notes. Yeah. An example of what I'm talking about is like a run. Let me just pick one randomly, like oh, like that. So instead of doing it that fast, I would do oh. So sing some song like. Like I just stretch it, oh, like that, and then it got to a point where I just kind of worked on it, and then I could do oh, yeah. So,
how do you train your voice to hit high notes?
Okay, so the first times I started singing the high notes, what I realized was that it's like my voice, it would get tired, and so what I realized, this is my own personal analysis or research. I don't know if it's actually scientifically proven, but yeah, I feel that the vocal cords are kind of like a muscle. Like you can train them to get stronger, and so if you don't use it a lot, you're more prone to lose your voice. Those kinds of things. So I would sing the high notes. My voice would kind of go like it would start to crack, and then I'd do it, like I'd rest it, and then I'd do it again, and then I'd rest it, and then I'd do it again, until the point that I realized that maybe tensing my stomach in a particular way, like holding your abs in actually really helps to push like the sound out, like you put more air inside.
Okay, so what do you think about Nieella's brothers?
I was cautioned before I met them actually. I was cautioned by quite a number of people whose opinions I take seriously sometimes. It's a very controversial question. There's a general perception that you guys are snobbish and standoffish. How do you handle the pressure and still trying to be nice?
That's a tough one. Okay, well, when it comes to like the standoffishness, I actually don't mind that, because firstly, I'm Nieella's manager, so it's not only my image that when I talk to people, it reflects on me, it also reflects on their image. So firstly, I have to be careful when I talk to people. So number one, it's a same drink. Number two, because her image is at stake, I have to choose my words wisely. When it comes to dealing with it, Mainly I think of Niiella when it comes to dealing with, because she is my sister. I do love her a lot. I wouldn't want to do anything to jeopardize her in any kind of way.
We were born in London, which is a place where people are very friendly, generally. You're not going to see somebody in the street and be like, good morning, but here everybody sees something. You don't know the person, good morning. In London, you see somebody walking past, just continue going. Don't even look at his face. You look at the wrong person's face. What are you looking at, mate?
The country that we were brought up in, there's not much communication and love between people. And everyone here is so like expressive. You go outside, everyone's like, yo, good morning, oh, Janet, yo, hey. But then, to be honest, this is the country that we're in now. We have to adapt. In life, you have to adapt to every situation that you're put in. So, as we are here now in Ghana, we do have to adapt to the system and make the best out of it. I think that's my response to that.
I think it's a cultural thing. If you're not used to it, it will worry you like all the time. Why are you smiling? Why are you laughing?
Is it difficult trying to be friendly when your natural self doesn't want to saying hello to you?
Okay, well, relax. So then, okay, I would say at first it was a bit, it was okay. I won't lie, it was very challenging, because especially when it comes to business. When it comes to business, I don't like wasting time. Like, especially when it comes to business, I want to talk business. We're on to the next one. We finish this, we're on to the next one. And I started realizing that, let's say someone wants Niiella for a gig. They'll be like, oh, okay, we want Niiella for the gig. I'll be like, okay, give me a brief rundown of the program, you know, how it usually goes. And afterwards, maybe the next morning, they'll be like, oh, Jeremiah, what's up? I'll be like, oh, okay, are there any changes to the program? They're like, no, we just want to chat. Why? Exactly. You guys may find it weird, but to me, I just want to do business and move on to the next one. When it comes to business, I'm a very focused person. I don't like messing around. You can ask them. I'm always getting on to these people when it comes to business, and yeah, that's the way I am. So when it comes to that next day, hello, good morning, stuff, and I'm not good at doing stuff. Okay, then yeah. But yeah, but
some of it can't be avoided,
and it's something I think I have to work on.
Next on ITL.
It's all for you. It's all about you.